Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We're live inside Muscatine Hy-Vee on 2nd Avenue in Muscatine, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, here's Tony Tone.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. As you can see, I'm not at the normal location where we do the show. I'm trying to get my phone in my pocket. We are in the frozen food department because today is National Frozen Custard Day. And while I may not have an example of like a true frozen custard, I did think I would grab just a couple things to show you real quick. You know, whether it be celebrating Frozen Custard Day with Whitey's ice cream, or if you want to try something that's still relatively new that maybe you haven't yet, we have exclusive to Hy-Vee. Check this out. This is Churn ice cream. The only place you can find it is right here at Hy-Vee. And this helps smile. Would love to partake, but I don't think I can because of my diet. So with that being said, I think we need to get to the set. And I'll tell you this, walking in is a great way to get my steps started on the old Fitbit. So on the show today, I'm very impressed with Ryan Broderson's backward walking skills right now. On the show today, we're going to talk to Holly Thomas-Kaler from Unity Point Health here in Muscatine. And then we're also going to talk to Captain John DeNovo, who is our seafood manager here at the store. And maybe even a surprise appearance by some friends. I don't want to give it away. Might have to grab one of these, wake up a little bit this morning. So we are going to get the show officially started in just a minute. I'm getting my steps in. I'm feeling good. And I hope that you are as well, because Hy-Vee Today with yours truly is going to be a good one. And it's Wednesday. It means we're getting over the hump and we're going to head into the back end of the week real soon, y'all. Here we go. Hi, Holly. Get my steps in this morning. I grabbed one of these just in case I need it. I haven't had one of those before.
That's Bang?
Yes.
They're awesome.
Really?
Yes, I love it.
Holly knows about the Bang drinks.
Yes.
Good deal. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
Good
How
to
are
see you. My hands are cold. I was holding ice cream.
I saw, yes.
Oh, you got to see it because of the monitor.
Yeah.
All right. We didn't fall. Neither of us tripped. Ryan got a good workout in carrying that camera.
Yeah, feeling strong this morning.
Yeah. Okay, so I wondered about that. So I've certainly seen that we have these Bang beverages here in the store, but I've never had them before.
I enjoy them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would say that maybe I could crack this open and have a sip. Oh, there's nothing bad in it. Good.
A workout.
Ah, yes. And you do the Warrior CrossFit, so that is an intense workout.
But I did not get to it this morning because I'm a little off my schedule, but that's okay.
Do you go this early usually or earlier than this?
I'm an early morning gal.
Wow.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
what time is that? Is that like a 6 a.m. thing?
Yeah.
Oh my
6:15.
gosh.
Yeah. But I used to go
6:15.
at 5:15.
Wow. That sounds like my former schedule, waking up that early.
Yeah.
No, that's fantastic. All right, so we're not here to talk about CrossFit, although we could.
We could.
We could.
All day long.
We're talking about Unity Point Health here in Muscatine. Obviously, we've known each other for a long time. Excited because in the last week, I'm like, you know me, I'm like the spokesperson for Unity Point Health.
You are.
Unofficial official spokesperson, and I have to talk like that. In just the last week and a half, I had my boys in for a couple things. My oldest somehow had poison ivy.
Oh, yes. My son gets that as well.
No idea.
Yeah.
It's one of those things you're like, that's what it was? So we called in, and because Cindy Burr is the best, they're like, yeah, if you bring, it's one of those things where they're like, if you can get here between 1:37 and 1:52 in between appointments that were scheduled, Tony, we'll get your kid in. And that's all we needed because she's so great. So we had that. Then just this Monday, my 3-year-old was a little under the weather. So again, another sneak appointment.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that the great thing about the care at Unity Point Clinic?
Yes.
They really go above and beyond to try to get your family in to take care of you.
And it's not just for me. I'm not trying to say that I'm special by any means. I mean, it's Express Care is there for a reason. But we always try and call and talk to one of Cindy Burr's nurses and see if there's some way to sneak in.
Right.
And if it's not, then yes, we've gone to Express Care and had great service every single time.
But then there's virtual care too.
What?
Yes, where you can have an appointment on your smartphone, your iPad.
That's cool.
Yes, yes.
Did I not know about that?
Well, maybe.
That's
Hopefully
super
not.
cool.
I can
I haven't
get you
used it.
some of that information.
Yeah.
So, for instance, when things go awry in the middle of the night,
Right.
obviously Express Care, your doctor, they're not going to be available. But it's not bad enough to go to the emergency room.
Okay.
So virtual care is a great alternative.
Wow.
Yes.
I love it. Now, we've certainly called my nurse in the past, but virtual care.
Yeah.
Do I have to wear like virtual reality goggles?
No,
and do I
as
have
long
to
as
put
you
a
have
shirt on? Is it like a FaceTime thing with a doctor?
It's a FaceTime thing, but it's not like no shirt, no shoes, no service. Okay. I think you might want to wear a shirt.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe just
but
have
I'll leave that
a
up to you.
sleeveless shirt on.
Yeah,
I got tickets for the gun show.
Yeah, you do you.
Yeah, you do you. That's the slogan for Unity Point Health, Trinity Muscatine virtual service. You do you.
Yeah.
Please keep a shirt on. That's exciting to know because there are those instances where you're like, do I need to go to the emergency room?
Right.
Or can it wait? And then you don't feel the best if you wait, especially if things don't get,
Right. And so for more information, I encourage folks to go to unitypoint.org and get signed up.
Yes.
And again, it's just another great way that our clinic providers are reaching out to the community. We know that going to the doctor's office isn't always the most convenient, correct? So just another way to get your healthcare services needs met.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I mentioned my boys needing to be seen, and then my wife's pregnant, and she had a checkup with Kim Sprague.
Isn't she wonderful?
She's great. Oh, look at this. Okay, when to use virtual care? Rashes and blisters.
Yeah.
Not the best. That's what I'm saying. We just had this poison ivy thing.
Hey, you know what? Your team's pretty great. We didn't even say we were going to talk about this.
No,
and here
I know.
On the fly,
this is awesome.
They brought it up, and
this is still so relevant because here we sit, August 8th. We're still in the summer, and it says right there, rashes and blisters commonly appear during the summertime when wearing summer clothes because you're out, your skin's exposed, and that's where this poison ivy came from. Right. Certainly. I hope I don't have poison ivy in my house. That wouldn't be good. So he must have been outside at some point and got it, and then it's just like a little cream and it's gone.
Right.
So that's the thing, but we didn't know that. My wife's thinking it's like scabies or something terrible. And that's the other part. Can I just say as a parent, we're not perfect, but you Google one thing and then you're freaking out. You're thinking, oh no, I can't believe.
Then it leads to all this stuff, and then you're self-diagnosing.
That's
and
correct. This is where
anxiety.
You can get that virtual care or calling a number or getting an appointment. And check this out.
Poison ivy's right on there.
Right, poison ivy and poison. Oh, that sounds even worse. Insect bites as well, right. I feel like it was a buggy summer. It continues to be a buggy summer.
Right.
So just keep that in mind as another way to get great service. And again, soon to be all three of my children will have been born in Muscatine.
Yeah.
It just makes sense for us to have that convenience of being able to leave the house, make it to the hospital in 4.5 minutes, and have great care. It'll be interesting to see, since it's been a couple years since we had a kid, if there's any new faces or if things have changed on the baby floor. That's what I call it.
Right.
It's called the birthplace.
The birthplace.
The birthplace
But,
suite
again,
or whatever.
you baby floor's fine.
Baby floor. It'll be nice to see how that has changed. And there's a lot of people having kids between now and November, so y'all are going to be very, very busy.
Right.
Okay, so those are my personal stories, and I can go on about ways that Unity Point Health has been there for me, and I hope that they're there for you as well. But I know it's also important to be just connected to the community, Holly, so many different ways, like people that work at Unity Point Health are involved. So in addition to providing great health care for Muscatine, y'all are super involved.
Yes.
And what goes on throughout Muscatine County, really, right?
Well, and beyond.
Right.
We have, for instance, our public health. Christy Roby Williams has been on your show to talk about the many public health services. So Public Health Services, Cedar, and Louisa County as well. So it's not just Muscatine.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of outreach going on all the time. And that coordinating care is also important. You know, that's the one thing where, like, you can go in and not necessarily know what's going on and then get referred to a specialist, and everybody works under that Unity Point Health umbrella, which is so great, right? Yeah, okay. You brought a sheet. Is there anything on the sheet that I need to mention? I like that you have the sheet. And we would have talked before we started the show, but I had to walk in.
You were on tour.
I was trying to get my steps in.
Hey, I get it. Fitbit.
Yeah, not bad. Hey, so far 1,500.
Hey.
Whoa, I don't want to brag.
That's
but
awesome.
Maybe I do need this. But what else do you want to mention while you're here? Because again, I enjoy having, whether it's you or providers, whomever from Unity Point Health on a monthly basis. It makes sense for the show. So I want to keep that going.
Well, I just wanted to come on, and I appreciate you, letting me come on and talk about the community outreach and community benefit that Trinity Muscatine gives to the community. So it's not just taking care of our patients inside the walls of the hospital and clinics. It's what we do outside in the community. Like you said, we really try to be very involved in the community. So in 2017, I have my little cheat sheet here.
Good. No, this is
in
great.
2017, Trinity Muscatine provided $3.1 million in community benefit to the community.
Holy moly.
So what that represents is not just dollars, monetary, but it represents time and material as well.
Wow.
So I'm going to use the diabetes walk as an example.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's sponsoring an event like that, okay? But then it's also having staff participate in the walk. Our staff participating in local boards, United Way, Rotary, MCSA, those sort of things.
Yeah.
And so we really want to let the community know that our job at the hospital is not just to care for your health and wellness needs inside the walls, but what can we do out in the community to make Muscatine a healthy place to live, work, and play.
We're looking at a picture from the Muscatine Diabetes Walk. It was so impressive to see the amount of folks wearing and it was a blue shirt, if I'm not mistaken.
It was a blue shirt,
You couldn't miss the Unity Point folk because there were
over 100.
The largest team of walkers.
Yeah.
And look, all you have to do is look for the blue shirts, okay?
And those shirts said our community matters, because we really believe that.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Every one of those folks that came out that works for Unity Point love our community. They're proud to not only work for Unity Point Health, but they're invested in the Muscatine community.
100%. And it's so evident. The thing is, sometimes you might not realize it, but I saw, here's another small example. Last Friday, Muscatine Charities fundraiser, I saw Dr. Nad Carney.
Yes.
Both
Nad Carneys.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. They're both there.
Yes.
And I think Angie was there as well.
Yeah.
And
Dr. Carlson was there, Ben and Rachel Pohl.
I did see Ben and Rachel. They're a great
They are wonderful.
duo, aren't they?
They are.
Jeez
They're
Louise.
wonderful.
So yes, if you're not aware, like your experience with going to the doctor or going to see whomever, it may just be that, like on a needs basis or annual checkups or whatever. But if you just sort of look around, you'll see that alongside all these different and wonderful organizations, and that's what I think that's so important to the mission statement for Unity Point Health. Like, you're wanting I know that you're involved with Rotary, right? So they encourage their employees to be actively involved. It's not like this thing where they're going to be like, hey, think you're giving back too much.
No. Unity Point Health as an organization supports their employees to be out in the community because, again, part of our mission is to care for our neighbors, our friends, our loved ones, and it's just another way that we can, again, extend our mission outside the walls of the hospital.
When you say $3.1 million
in 2017, and that's a variety of things that go into that bucket. So it's not just, for instance, sponsorships, which we do some sponsorships like Diabetes Walk and Relay, for instance, but it's volunteering at Day of Caring. It's also charity care or financial assistance. That was $1.48 million.
Whoa.
And what that means is we provided that in care to patients who are either uninsured or lack the means to pay for their care.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So for folks that really need it,
yes,
you're able to help.
Yes.
I did not realize that would be that much.
Yeah.
That's staggering.
Yes.
Wow.
So we're proud to be able to do that.
Oh gosh, 100%. Yeah, I mean, we need it. I mean,
Yes.
people in the community need to have that resource available to them because everybody needs quality care, and just because you're underinsured or not insured, I mean, it's so nice to know that they're able to turn.
Right, and
to
don't we all
United Point
experience kind of lean time
Yeah,
at times?
absolutely.
And so just because you're struggling financially does not mean that you shouldn't be able to access quality local health care.
No, I agree 100%. That's an incredible number.
Another part that goes into the $3 million is educational services.
Okay.
So going out in the community and providing education about various health topics.
Does that include going into the schools as well? Probably.
You bet. Any of that stuff.
Presenting to groups. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because often I'll get a phone call, hey, this group, we're interested in heart health. And so
Okay.
I'll arrange a speaker, we'll go out, we'll talk about heart health, they'll ask questions. I mean, I use heart health as an example, it could be any health issue.
Yeah, so that would be right, because you have the ability to reach out to these cardiologists or these experts, whomever it may be,
Right.
and say, hey, can you come to this group? So now that brings me to this. Like, if you're involved with a group that gets together and you want to have an expert,
all they
someone
need to
show
do
up
is
with-
call me and I
Okay.
will make that happen. And my direct line at
Okay.
the hospital is 264-9225.
that is so wonderful.
Yeah.
So and I bet that's something that you would almost want to do more of, is getting
Absolutely.
involved with those groups that are getting together, because then you can show them, like, yes, not only can we answer the questions that you may have, but should you ever need
We can
this,
connect the dots.
Right.
Yes.
and not always have to assume that, and there's your info on the screen, which is awesome.
Yes.
And again, the thing for me is, like, I just want people always to understand that they don't have to travel 20, 30, 45 minutes, an hour out of Muscatine.
Folks really
For
don't.
care.
They really don't. We pride ourselves in taking care of our friends, neighbors, our loved ones. We do what we can right here in the community.
Yep.
If you would need to go out of town for a service, we make those arrangements and connect those dots for you as well.
So you don't have to worry. The stress is not there.
Right. Absolutely.
And the providers are so great, and especially the ones that obviously have been in Muscatine for a while, but even some of the newer folks that arrive, because they all of a sudden, like, it's different if you commute to Muscatine for work and then leave. But boy, once those providers buy a house and become
like Dr. Carlson that was on your show a
Yeah,
few weeks ago.
he's
So
fantastic.
he was at
I
the
saw
Muscatine
him, yeah.
Charities as well. And I got to tell you, Tony, I see him all over the hospital, and he's like, I'm willing to go on the show with Tony again. I'm like,
awesome.
you just tell me
That's awesome.
what your
You're super
topic
cool.
is.
Yeah.
If you want to go on, we'll make it happen.
He was really great. Yeah, and I think that's just it. There's always going to be that need to if folks start to retire or whatever, bring in new providers or additional providers. I mean, the whole point of expanding a couple of years ago with that Northport location off Highway 61 was to have more care options available. And I mean, I think both the hospital and Northport are so easy to access.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a piece of cake. But that was such a brilliant move to go right there.
Right there.
Because I think about people that are coming from places like Wilton, or even out, further outside of Muscatine, if that's more convenient for them to get there.
Rather than going into town.
Right. Or if that's where their doctor moved to, or if they have like ENT and they got to go see Dr. Dawson, who's a rock star.
He is.
With the coolest glasses ever. Right?
And he's a fellow CrossFitter.
I was going to say, you want your ENT doc to be ripped, to know what's going on.
And he is.
Yes, he is.
He's prepared for anything.
He really is. He's
He
a
can
super
do
cool
ENT
guy.
services.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of the wilderness.
He just
because he's been trained in CrossFit.
I almost want him to put tubes in my ear because how easy it is. But that's just it. Like, again, I have all these good personal experiences with people, and it's my responsibility to share them so that, yesterday, this is true. Yesterday, my human resources guy, Randy Beimer,
who's a great guy.
Good guy.
Yes.
Just got an award from the governor. We're going to talk about that later in the show. Randy was telling me that he has to have a colonoscopy and he's nervous. And I was like, don't be nervous. I had one a couple of years ago, and I said, you're going to have Dr. Ned Carney? And he said, yeah. And I'm like, what are you worried about?
I mean, it's absolutely normal to be nervous, right? I mean, it's part of the unknown. But I assure you that you go there and the entire staff are going to surround you with compassion and care. And before you know it, you're done. You're like, why was I worried?
Can't believe it's over that quick.
Right.
I remember saying to the anesthesiologist as I was starting to go under it, I feel like I'm at Woodstock. And that was it.
Lights out.
And then I'm getting wheeled back into the room and it's over. And you have no idea how long it took. But that's just it. Like, these conversations happen in the workplace. I mean, that happened yesterday to me. I'm not making that up. Like, he was saying that, and I was like, oh, you're fine. Don't worry.
Well, the healthcare environment can be unsettling for folks, and we understand that. You know, I work in a hospital, so I'm used to it.
Yep.
But we understand that about our patients and visitors coming in, that the healthcare environment can be unsettling, makes people nervous. So we really do what we can to ease that anxiety. I mean, if nobody wants to go to the hospital, all right? Nobody wants to do that. But if you have to be there, we want to make it as good of experience as we can.
So we're looking at some providers, different locations, Quad Cities.
Those are our Unity Point,
But just look at this again. So these are like rock stars all over the place under that umbrella, locally and in the QC. So again, there's this giant network of care that is available to you. So back to school is coming up, sports physicals, back to school, vaccinations.
Yeah, folks need to be making their appointment now.
Right. My wife just told me that I apparently have to get some shot.
You?
I don't know. Yeah.
You?
I don't even remember what it was for. Something about, I got to get something that I probably haven't had in a while because you don't want a new kid to be exposed. I'm like, I got to get a shot? At 34, I'll probably be 35 when I'm not getting a shot on my birthday. I'm not doing that.
No.
I mean, I feel, and again, I have tattoos. So if people that are like, what's amazing is that people like myself that have tattoos that would then tell you like, well, I don't want to get a shot. It's like, if it's somebody digging a needle into your skin for longer than a half hour, you can handle a shot.
A little.
Right?
And I assure you, Cindy Burr will make it painless.
I'm real nervous about it. It'll just be one of those things where you just look the other way and you're like, oh, that was it?
That was
and what they don't want to tell you is, you got a fat arm. You're not going to feel it. That's why I'm not ripped, because it would just be like going straight into muscle, right? Luckily, I got a little padding right here. Or maybe it's got to go in the hip. I got even more padding down there. I don't have to worry about it. But that was last night.
I'm sure you'll be all right. I'm confident you're going to be great.
But here, listen, I thought my wife and my kids went to bed, and then I get a text from upstairs that says I have to get a shot. And I'm like, what?
That's so funny. You get a text from upstairs. So I do that with my son. He's in the basement, and I'm like,
hey, you got to get a shot.
Well, yeah, or close the garage door.
Right, or close. Yeah, I've got that text too. But also another thing, flu shots, right?
Yeah.
So we're getting real close to where
those will be. It'll be that time.
And again, keep in mind, friends, influenza is the flu.
Yeah.
If you can't get out of the bathroom for a while, that's a stomach bug.
That's true.
Influenza is
usually upper respiratory.
Right. Yeah. It's let me just say this, it's worse than if you're in the bathroom for a day.
Yes.
Because influenza, not only can it hospitalize people, but it's taken a lot of lives. So
yeah, if folks' health are compromised in some way, getting the influenza bug,
it's no good. So it's time to get that flu shot. I would say you might as well just knock it out, get it done.
Get it in.
And it's, they keep working each year because these flus, they mutate, which is weird to say, but it's true.
Yes.
And so the CDC and local providers work together to make sure that not only you have enough on hand, but that they keep changing the formula so that it's more preventative than anything, right?
Right. In some years, it's better than others because this
Mutating. Gross.
Yes.
Are there any other things coming up as far as community outreach that are maybe annual things? Certainly October will be here soon. That's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
That's
so
right.
mammograms, that conversation will be
Yeah, and I'd love to come back on that air during that time to talk about our 3D mammography. But as far as things that folks need to keep in mind that are a little bit more timely than October, but the back to school things, making sure your kids get in and get their annual sports physicals, because they're not going to be able to participate unless the school has that piece of paper. Making sure they're up on their immunizations and ready to go to school.
Yeah,
but then
you have to have it.
So there's that, but then something else that I'm really excited to be a part of, the hospital, is Over the Edge.
Oh my gosh, are you going over the edge?
I probably am not going over the edge, but we are sending someone over the edge.
Yeah, I'm going over the edge.
Are
I
you?
guess. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I was downtown, and
Don't tell me how high the building is. It's very high. Is that what you're going to say?
Mind.
That's what you're going to say, wasn't it?
Well, I was checking it out, right? And so, because how many times have you gone downtown and you're just like, whatever,
right,
and you don't really notice.
You don't really do this move to the Laurel building where you just look up and go, oh yeah, that's way up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what the world needs to see, is me in a harness coming down the side of a building on October 19th. But it's super exciting that Unity Point Health is involved, and this is video footage from different organizations in various locations doing it. What am I getting myself into?
So this will be the first year for Muscatine, and I got to tell you, there's a lot of momentum.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is going to be a great event, and I hope the community has an opportunity to come down and watch these folks rappel. I mean, that's guts.
It is. And as I told Jason Miller with Special Olympics, I said the only thing that will keep me from being there is if my child is born that day. Right. But she's measuring a week early, so we'll be early.
Okay.
Don't worry. But that's going to be exciting, and I'm glad that y'all are involved with that. And there's the details on Over the Edge, October 19th. It's a Friday, starts at 9, goes till 5, Stanley Consultants, Laurel Building.
And there's going to be all kinds of events around this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a party downtown. It's going to be very exciting. Well, thank you for coming on and for all the work that you guys have done. I know it's been a busy summer, a lot of fairs and just, there's no slowdown period in the healthcare world, right? There's no lull in the action.
Yeah, no, it's pedal to the metal the whole time.
It's a good way to say it. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you
it's great
so much,
to see
Tony.
you. I'm sorry that I didn't bring any ice cream over, but I do. Again, I feel good about my choice that I made.
You got a bang.
Cherry Blade Lemonade. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I enjoy it.
All right. Apparently, it's got potent brain and body fuel. Ooh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
And let's put Holly's contact info back on the screen. That's good. And I guess you have to go to work now. Sorry about that.
It's all right. I enjoy it.
You can always hang out if you want to. 563-264-9225. Holly's email is right there as well. Chef Tess is doing some pineapple. Oh, my. Yes. This looks so great. All right. So what you're looking at, Chef Tess, the folks have the overhead shot right meow. So we're looking at what's going to turn into pork carnitas tacos. And then will the pineapple be going on top, or is this for something else?
The pineapple is for the tacos.
Okay.
So it's really classic street vendor style.
Nice.
For carnitas to be finished with fresh pineapple. And I like to not stray too far from that because it's just a classic.
Sure.
And that's what everybody's really loving right now. So we'll do some cilantro, some pineapple, and then I'll probably make some homemade salsa verde
nice.
as well.
It's going to be a great lunch tomorrow starting at 11:30 till 1:30.
How's it going?
Hi, John. Oh, no. Here we go. All right, Tess, I don't know if you want to look over here. I know you're using a knife right now, but Captain John from the seafood department has brought some friends.
How's it going, guys?
Fantastic. Good. Look at that. Lobsters. Do you think that they know that they're on camera right now, John?
I don't know. I mean,
oh my gosh. Right. All right. So the seafood department, we literally do the show every Monday through Friday, right across from where John and his crew are working. And I think it's so great to let people know that if you're looking, John, if they're looking for a live lobster to take home and prepare, you've got them.
Hey, you can even have it as a pet.
Or as a pet.
I've had people buy one before as a pet.
Are you serious?
Yes. Yeah, as long as you got a
my
saltwater tank at
gosh.
home and whatnot. But
I did not know that. Okay,
Yeah.
so a couple questions. By the way, look at the claws on these things. Look at the claws. Oh my gosh, they're absolutely
Look at that.
gigantic.
Look at those claws, guys. They're about a
Wow.
pound and a quarter each.
Wow. Okay, so what's the price on a live lobster? I have no idea.
Right now they're running $19.99 a pound. Yeah.
Okay, $20 a pound, and I can't get over the
25
fact
bucks
that,
a piece, give or
that
take.
somebody
Yeah.
bought one as a pet.
Yes.
What in the world? I didn't know that was something. Well, hey, whatever. We'll sell it to you, right?
And even during the holidays, I'll get some 8-pounders in, and
oh my gosh,
you've seen those before, I think.
Yeah, the
Call it
Lobsterzilla.
Lobsterzilla.
Oh
Yes.
my gosh.
We'll have to bring that in the show.
I know what you're thinking. Like an 8-pound lobster doesn't sound that big, but it would make these two look.
Yeah.
They would be
tiny.
terrified, right?
Yes.
Oh
Very
my
much
gosh.
so.
Okay, so these guys are hanging out in a tank, by the way. We have them on the set here just to show you that this is something that the seafood department can offer. And yeah, it would be a great thing to take home. You know, it can't be that hard to prepare either, right?
No, you
Big
can just
pot,
throw it in a
boiling
pot of boiling
water.
water. I could even cook them here. We got a steamer over there if
Oh
you guys
my.
wanted. And
You could
takes
do the
about,
work for 'em.
Yeah, takes about 9 or 10 minutes, and I can even crack it open for you and wrap it in foil, and we'll be good to go.
Oh my gosh, that is
Yeah.
way easier than me trying to take it home and get pinched or anything. They do have rubber bands on their claws because they would attack each other, which is good.
Yes.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
These
Okay.
guys tend to fight every now and then too.
I was gonna
so.
say we had fight video. Okay, so the other day we got done with the show and there was some boxing going on. Check this out. Is there audio with this too? Okay, a little bit of audio. All right, so I'll stop yapping. You can see the one just has his claw right in the other one's face.
Yep.
Right? Like, come on, pal.
Yeah, there's times these two in particular, they tend to shove each other a lot. I mean,
Right.
usually they'll just sit around. Certain ones that I get there, but these two are very active.
They are not just taking it easy in the tank.
No, not at all.
Ryan Broderson is absolutely mesmerized right now by the fact that there's two lobsters on the set. He's so, this one looks angry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, he's just stretching. Oh, boy. All right, this is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so your seafood department, and I wonder, look at that. Chad's got him on there. Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. This is so great.
Stretching right now.
Yeah, they're flexing. They're posing for the camera. Betsy, would you be able to turn your camera? So as John's here, you know, I do mention that we do the show right, literally a stone's throw away from the seafood department. Every single day, and I've said this a lot, John, every single day that case gets set fresh.
Yep, I just got done setting it today.
Right.
And
even the ice. I mean, that's you have probably the most work in the store.
yeah,
as far
it's
as
a
a
pretty
display.
strenuous job to start off. Once I get it
Right.
all together, it's not bad. But for a few hours, it's a lot of work there.
So let's comment on what we're seeing as we're doing a little pan. Let's go back to that for a second. And
all right, so we're just passing the raw shellfish,
Okay.
and then right over there we got some whole catfish over there,
Okay.
and we got some salmon. I try to do a little color variation there, so
Does
you
look
can tell
awesome.
everything apart, and it looks cool.
Right.
And then we got some tilapia right there.
Ooh.
I don't know if you guys see that whole fish in there right there. Those are whole tilapia.
Wow, so you could take a whole tilapia, huh?
Yeah, I had a customer buy 4 on Saturday, actually, believe it or not.
Super cool.
Yeah.
I thought those were just for display purposes.
No, customers buy them as well, so they're already
That's
gutted
excellent.
and good to go.
Okay. So again, the fact that you're seeing this, folks, and it's set every single day, not only is it set out, and that takes a lot of time, but it's such a healthy option. Like, seafood
Yep.
is so good for people.
And it's a quick and easy protein to prepare as well. I mean,
Right.
doesn't take very long.
Yeah,
The
well,
raw
you just
shrimp
talk
only takes
about-
4 or 5 minutes. I
right,
mean,
a whole lobster in 9 minutes?
yeah, in the steamer, about 8-9 minutes in the steamer, and good to go.
Absolutely fantastic. Let's go back to the case because now that we had a customer over there, it's a live show. But yeah, Betsy, go to your right still. So go past those whole fish, and we'll just keep looking. So again, every single day, John and the crew are working to make the seafood case look fantastic.
Yeah, we do our best job to get it going and make sure everything's nice and fresh for you guys too. If
Yeah.
get a hint that anything might be bad, we make sure to toss it and make sure everything's nice and fresh every day for you.
Everything that comes into Hy-Vee as a company is USDC lot inspected, so
Yes, sir.
they go one step further than any other grocery store, as far as I know, in having someone that looks at all of the seafood. And then, you know, I always forget that there's a giant. Betsy, can you pan up to the giant hook?
Got a
and
hook
the
right there.
responsible choice
Shows
sign?
responsible choice
Right.
on there.
I've worked here since December. I've been coming into the store for 5 years, and I always forget that there's a sweet hook right there. So the responsible choice. So when Hy-Vee is fishing for things like crab, they're not using anybody that's like, taking the entire supply out of the ocean or whatever.
They're making sure that basically they're handling it the right way and everything. And everything we get is, majority of it's all from the United States and whatnot too. So
it's a great
good quality.
department. It is. It's really good quality. And whether you're throwing it on the grill or you're going to boil it, put it on a pan, if you have questions or if you need recipes or suggestions, I mean, there's literally a giant thing of seasoning right next to us and around the other side.
Feel free to ask me. I'm super outgoing. I'll help you out. And then we got Chef Tess over there across the way after time if you got a question as well. So
that looks really good right there. Look at that. So that's it. Every single day from the ice on up, it gets
And the
set.
cool part about it is we're the only one in town that does this. I mean,
really?
Yeah. No one else in town does it. I mean,
and nobody probably has the variety that you do.
No,
either.
not at all.
No
not
way.
at all.
There's
might
no
find
way.
some catfish and some salmon, but most of them don't carry cod and catfish nuggets and whole catfish and so on and so forth.
Tilapia, whole
tilapia. Yep.
What?
Lobster tails. A lot of places don't have lobster tails.
And
crab legs.
You're putting together things like the crab dip and salad, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to mention that because again, for people that are maybe, I'm nervous about seafood, but they just want to start putting their toe
we
in
do
the
our own
water.
homemade crab salad with imitation crab, some mayonnaise, celery, some onion.
Good.
Do it on a cracker, nice little snack, or even something simple for supper.
It's super good.
So yeah.
All right, let's come back. Betsy, you want to zoom in on these guys, or
we got one of them trying to get away here.
Listen. They're trying to take off. Oh my gosh.
Let's have face off here. See if we can do anything on the show here, guys.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Peter's going to be real happy with us right now. Listen, we're just showing that we have live lobster in the store here at Hy-Vee. They're going to hug it out. It's going to be a great moment to be captured on Hy-Vee Today. This is great. Okay, so from the live lobster to literally anything you would need seafood-wise, Captain John's your guy.
Yes, sir.
The crew that you work alongside, y'all know your stuff.
Yep.
And this is so fun. I'm so glad that you brought them. And look, I think they're just, the lights are probably surprising them. They're getting a little
kind of
tan.
quiet right now, and
we don't want to get them too red, right?
Let's name them.
You want to name them?
Yeah, let's name them right now on the show, guys. Come on, let's do it.
All right. I'm gonna go Sebastian.
All right, you're going to go Sebastian.
Well, look, Betsy's wearing a Little Mermaid shirt. What would you, Betsy, what would you like to name? So this is Sebastian.
Okay.
And then what do you want to name that one, Betsy? Oh, my gosh. Like snapped its tail when she walked by. That was awesome. Holy moly. Woo. What do you want to name that one?
Out there.
No pressure, Betsy.
No, I wasn't spooked out.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know. I feel like he needs to have like a long name, like Cornelius the Fifth.
Okay, Cornelius the Fifth. Oh my gosh, Cornelius the Fifth knows that Betsy. Cornelius, don't fall off the table. Stay on there, Cornelius. Oh boy. Oh my God, I will not catch it.
Come on, Betsy, let's bet it.
Betsy.
There you go.
Oh, good job. She's so brave, petting Cornelius.
Awesome.
All right, Captain John DeNovo.
Thank you, sir.
Seafood,
Pleasure as always.
Yes, I got that lobster hand now. I'm never washing this hand. Look at these guys. $19.99 a pound, available right here at your Muscatine Hy-Vee. The seafood department is fantastic. Best things you could bring on the show as far as I'm concerned. Those guys look fantastic. They're going right back into the tank, by the way. Okay, John knows his stuff. They're safe. Wanted to have some fun and show you the variety that you can find right here, y'all. Okay, so Cornelius the Fifth and Sebastian. Good. All right. Let's go to the CBI Bank and Trust aisle camera, hanging out in produce. Yeah, check that out. Midwest grown zucchini. Ah, I see what's going on here. All right, Betsy. Well, since y'all are going to make me talk about it, how about you get the Toyota Muscatine cart cam, and we'll do a little cam inception here. If you can go to where the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam is with the Toyota Muscatine car cam, and please bring back one zucchini, I would appreciate it. And I'll tell you why when we see you arrive. Do you know where that camera is? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Hey, listen, she can name lobsters and she knows where cameras are inside a grocery store. What can't Betsy do, friends? She can do it all. So Betsy's taking the Toyota Muscatine car cam to produce on a little bit of an adventure. And we're going to do a little cam inception here. In between the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam. Boom, there's the Toyota. TJ Deere from Toyota Muscatine is watching right now. Here's the So there's CVI Bank and Trust aisle located near and it is grown. There you go. It's Campbell Zucchini. All right. Today, friends, in addition to being National Frozen Custard Day, is also, and again, this is true because we found it on the National Today Is website. Today is National Sneak Some Zucchini Into Your Neighbor's Porch Day, or onto your neighbor's porch. So if you have a neighbor that you're friends with, because I'm not going to sit here and tell you to do this with a stranger, but if you have a neighbor that you're friends with, maybe you get along, go ahead and put a zucchini on their porch for National Sneak Some Zucchini Onto Your Neighbor's Porch Day. Betsy, here comes a locally grown zucchini delivery. Ooh, it was like black and white for a second. That was kind of cool. Toyota Muscatine car. I like how she just parked it. Yes, please throw it if you could. I will use my non-lobster hand. Check that out right here. There it is. Zucchini on your neighbor's porch day. Could be you. Tess, did you know that? That today is National Sneak Some Zucchini Onto Your Neighbor's Porch Day.
No, it's not. Is it really?
It's right here on the paper.
Really?
How can I make that up? You think I'm that creative when I get here this early? There's no way.
I live across the street from a girl I went to high school with, so I probably want to do that to her.
Hello, neighbor. It's me, creeping around. Got that zucchini for you. I can't believe it's a thing either, but I'm glad that we're able to find it with the Toyota Muscatine car cam. Are you doing more fresh mozzarella?
I am.
Holy moly.
I am.
All right, so is this for anything special or just to have more fresh mozzarella available in the store?
Just to have more in the store.
All right, so this is the Bella GoSee. Look at the size of that. Oh my gosh. So that is eventually going to turn into fresh mozzarella that will be stretched and pulled by Chef Tess right here at Hy-Vee. Oh my gosh, there's more. I didn't even see the additional boxes.
Yeah, we're going to do 30 pounds today.
30 pounds. Yeah. Have you decided what's going to be for dinner tomorrow night?
Yes.
Can it just be a giant mozzarella ball? What if you put a meatball inside the mozzarella and then you just ate it? Oh,
sure.
Meatball mozzarella. No?
Probably not.
What if you made me a keto meatball and then you use the cheese as a bun?
We could do that.
Okay.
We could do that.
With the zucchini as a fork. Nom, 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 nom.
Do you want to know what I'm actually doing for dinner?
I do want to know what you're making. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're fine.
Yes,
I think
about me.
so. Pasta. I know it's the middle of August, but pasta has been going really, really well for dinner at nighttime. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna do another pasta dish, and I'm just gonna do a homemade pasta Alfredo.
Yes.
Which I will be doing it from scratch right when you order it. So bonus, you get to learn how to make it right in front of you. So
you're gonna make the Alfredo to order?
Yep.
That's super cool.
Yep. It'll probably take around 7 minutes to make.
Wow.
It's gonna be $8.
Okay.
It'll be like a chicken Alfredo, so I'll have some slow roasted chicken on the side, and it's tasty.
Could you make it with zucchini noodles for me?
Sure. Absolutely.
Could you make it for me on the day that I leave early? It's all about me, darn it.
Yes.
That sounds fantastic. And I've had the Alfredo sauce that Chef Tess makes, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, we threw it on top of the keto lasagna in class.
You did throw it on top of it.
And it was out of control good.
It was the heaviest lasagna pan ever. It was like, what, 12 pounds?
Yeah, like
Easily.
12 and a half, yeah.
Yeah. And speaking of that, Keto Cooking 2 sold out.
Yeah?
Tickets sold out.
Good,
yeah.
good.
So
that's exciting.
Thank you to the 40 people that bought those tickets. We ain't got no more. Unless something comes up. We had this happen last time where someone couldn't make the first keto cooking class. 2 tickets came available. So please keep your eye on that event on Facebook. We'll let you know. Can we go overhead shot just on the giant hunks of the Bella GoSee cheese that again will become freshly made mozzarella very soon. Look at that. Just looks delightful. Yes, it does. All right, so again, lunch tomorrow, carnitas tacos, 11:30 to 1:30. Dinner 4 till 7 with the pasta, the Alfredo pasta.
Yep.
Okay. I'll tell you what, that'll be wonderful and well worth $8. Are you kidding me? Where else? Listen, I'll tell you this right now. You can't go anyplace else to have your dinner prepped right in front of you with a fresh sauce for $8. That's a great deal. 4 till 7. Check that out. Okay, so I mentioned Randy Beimer when Holly was here from the hospital. Talking about Randy for a second. Randy, who's the HR guy here at Hy-Vee, and been here for a while, Randy, retired Hy-Vee dietitian Nancy Dew, were honored by Governor Reynolds, who's been on this show, and Lieutenant Governor Greg, that's right. You think I would know that. So Randy Beimer received a volunteer award for 10 plus years helping out with things like the Muscatine Diabetes Project, before that JDRF walk. So that's pretty cool to see a coworker be recognized for their support. And do we have the picture of Nancy Dew? Can we show Nancy? I know she retired, but we'll give Nancy Dew a shout out, everybody. By the way, are we living in the future or am I in the past? Is today the 9th or the 8th? It's the 8th, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. On the screen it says the 9th. We're in the future where zucchinis are our rulers. Zucchini has taken over, okay? This is what's going on. Since it's the 9th, today is National Put a Zucchini in Your Pocket Day. Yesterday was National Sneak a Zucchini on Your Neighbor's Porch Day. Right? I want to throw this zucchini so bad. Just not at anybody.
Here,
just
throw it at me.
I'm not gonna, Brian, I can't throw it at you
throw
because we have
throw
to
it
sell
at
it.
me. And I'll cut
You're going to cut it with your knife? What was that smartphone game that...
Fruit Ninja?
Fruit Ninja,
We are not going to do that.
All right. Do you need this for anything?
No.
Okay. I'll just put it back in my pocket then. All right. So it's really cold, by the way. Woo. It's chilly. I'm going to put it right back there. Okay. We were in the future. Hey, we got back. Okay, we're back from the future. Look at that. I'm wearing the same shirt. Isn't that crazy? 1985. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Nancy Dew's picture with the governor. Do we have that? All right. So Nancy Dew also recognized by the governor. She was a Hy-Vee dietitian for a number of years. She's a wonderful person. And this is just a testament to the fact that Hy-Vee supports their employees giving back, because they do. And my boss, Jim Simmons, encourages his employees to be involved, be on boards, give up their time. You know, if you have to leave work to go to a board meeting or whatever, he's all for it. And what a cool thing to see Nancy Dew, who's pictured there, and Randy Beimer be recognized for their service. That is exciting. All right, a couple things more I want to talk about. We have a brand new Fuel Saver ad that is available starting today. You can get some Fuel Saver deals here at the store. We launch it new each and every Wednesday. So when they run Wednesday to Tuesday, right? So check this out. Boneless pork loin roast is on there. Hy-Vee chocolate milk. I think I did the math, and you could save over $1 per gallon if you bought everything that's on this ad. So we'll do a little scrolling. Delish sub sandwiches, $5 with a 5-cent fuel saver. And look at how exciting that deal is on sushi. You're going to get a 20-cent fuel saver with every $5 you spend on sushi. So do the math. Spend $10, you'll get 40 cents off per gallon, and so on, and henceforth. Let's look at the other side of the fuel saver if we could. Shout out to the salads on there as well. Delmer in the deli has thin sliced ham. We've got bakery fresh muffins, just because bouquets. And how about some ice cream? You scream. We all scream for ice cream. Chinese 2 entree meal, $6.99 with a 10-cent fuel saver, and baking stone bread. $2.99, 10-cent fuel saver, fresh from the bakery. You can tell when they're baking bread because it always smells so darn good right over her. It do. Saturday, Illinois City Firemen's Festival is back in Illinois City. That's going to be a good time. The Illinois City Fire Department is ran by volunteers. They would love to have you stop by this Saturday and support their event. We'll talk to Jason Wolf on Friday's show, who is on the Illinois City Fire Department, been doing it for a number of years. There's the details right there. Starts at 8, parade at 10. I'll be hanging out 11 to 2. We're going to play some games, have some fun. They have a kids zone, so a bunch of activities, live music as well. And if we scroll down, Broderson, I know how to say the guy's last name because it was texted to me. So that is Luke Cassetta, I think. It was sent to me in a text. Keep it there for a second. Let me bring up my text message that Barry Lefevre sent me. Shout out to Barry. It's, hold on, Luke Cassetta. Yeah, that's what he said. So those are T's. I thought they were L's. Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Cassetta at Illinois City Firemen's Festival. It's going to be a smoking good time, y'all. It'll be fun. I promise you that. Okay. What else? I want to mention the kids' character lunch featuring Catboy from PJ Masks and Mickey and Minnie. That's going on this Sunday. Make a reservation for the Market Grill Express. Starts at 11, goes till 1. You can call 563-264-2420. There's Catboy, Mickey, and Minnie. That's going to be a good time. Get your picture taken with Mickey and Minnie. We'll have a little knee-high kids lunch Hy-Vee buffet. There's a little foreshadowing. Little kids lunch, and get your pic taken with the characters. And speaking of Phoebe, Monday the 13th, we're doing Friends. I can't believe it's this coming Monday. It's really fast. It's going to be here soon. Friends Trivia in the Market Grill Express. Starts at 6 o'clock. And if you watch the show Friends, we would love to see you. And that is not our trivia night. But that's good to know that the Symphony Orchestra is having a trivia night on the 18th. What you don't know is that Chandler and Joey will be at the Symphony Trivia Night. Matthew Perry and Matt LeBlanc will be hanging out at the Trivia Night for the Symphony with the Reginald. So that's on the 13th, Monday the 13th. He gives a slow nod of disapproval. All right. So Monday we have two things going on: Friends Trivia and we also have another Make My Monday where we're going to have Fuel Saver in the store. And I emailed this graphic to Mr. Broderson this morning after I put it together. So Make My Mondays this coming Monday, the 13th. With every $13 you spend, you'll get 13 cents off per gallon, y'all. So Make My Mondays, something new that Hy-Vee is rolling out. New deals each and every Monday right here. Check it out. Save 13 cents off per gallon with every $13 you spend. And I promise you'll enjoy that. Is there anything else on your list? I know we have the team staffing job board, but is there anything else that I'm failing to mention? The open interviews are coming up on the 21st. Still looking for some help in the Hy-Vee kitchen and in the, this is good too, and Wine and Spirits Blowout sale. Booze, and more booze. We've got you covered. Tito's Vodka, Bud Light, Jim Beam, Barefoot Wine, Captain Morgan, and so on. So many great opportunities for you to save. This officially starts tomorrow, okay? So keep that in mind. These deals will kick off tomorrow right here at Wine and Spirits. If maybe you depleted the liquor cabinet this summer and you need to restock it, see Kayleen and the crew and load up on that, okay? There's so much to tell you. So much. Are we going to the job board? Or Chef Tess going to throw me a piece of Bellagasi cheese? Just the curd. I don't want the curd yet. You're right. Before the job board bingo back, August 21st, 6 to 7:30. There's so much going on in this place. It's unbelievable. We would need a whole other show to recap all the stuff that's going on here. Hosted by Sebastian the Lobster. Recap. Holy smokes, there's a lot going on. So if you're following along at home, new Fuel Saver, Wine and Spirits sale, Kids Character Lunch, Friends Trivia, 13-cent Fuel Saver on Monday. 21st, we're looking for people that need a J-O-B. Also on the 21st, we're playing bingo. 29th, Keto Cooking 2, which is sold out. Give me the job board or give me death. Katie has an opening for you. First Shift Electronic Tech. Are you good with the computers and such? Call Katie at 563-316-7639. Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in? That's what I want to know. Team staffing on Lake Park Boulevard across from Happy Joe's. Keep that in mind. Jenny has an opportunity for you. $20 an hour. Wow. How much would that change your life from what you're doing now? Or if you know someone that needs a good opportunity, swing shift maintenance. $20 an hour. $20 an hour. Do the math. That's tremendous. They got great opportunities. Jenny, 563-316-7635, or careers@teamssi.com. You could be watching this tonight and thinking, I need a new job. Reach out to them. Last but not least on the JOBBOARD, Trisha. Hey, girl. First shift CNC operator. You're a smooth CNC operator. Call Trisha, 563-316-7632. Team Staffing Solutions. Again, Lake Park Boulevard, across from the Happy Joe's over by there. All right. Thanks to Holly Thomas Kaler with Unity Point Health for taking the time to join the show this morning. She's always great to have on, and I appreciate everything that Unity Point Health does for Muscatine and the surrounding communities. They do a great job. And thanks also to Captain John DeNovo from Hy-Vee Seafood. You can always rest assured that if you purchase things from the seafood department, that it is going to be fresh and USDC lot inspected. Hy-Vee is the only grocery store in the area that for sure cares about the type of seafood that they're bringing to you. And if you're ever have questions about seafood, or if you're just trying it out, ask the folks here, and they can help you. I think I'm going to shave today because I got a little scruff coming in, and I can see it on the monitor. And I don't know if it's legal to have scruff at Hy-Vee. Let's go back to Chef Tess, who is again prepping for fresh mozzarella in the Hy-Vee Today kitchen, looking good. And that's going to be coming together very soon and available per purchase. It's pretty awesome to have stuff made by hand. And Chef Tess, by now you've done this so much, you probably have it. You're an expert, right?
It's turning out pretty well. I don't know about that word, expert, but I'm really happy with the product that I'm creating. So I took it to a catering at somebody's house on Friday, and I did all these intricate dishes, and the homemade mozzarella with tomatoes and olive oil was like one of the favorite dishes. Oh yeah.
I'm telling you, you can taste the difference with the fresh mozzarella. It's really that good. It really is. And again, this is that process, that by hand approach that will make it so much better. And if we go overhead shot, we'll see Chef Tess preparing to cut some of that, and then again it'll turn into. So you're going to be. So for folks that are watching us live, if you've ever wanted to see this done live, you'll be doing that pretty soon then, I imagine, huh?
Yeah, probably within, I'd say this will all be cut within 40 minutes, and then it needs to raise to room temperature for a while. So within about an hour and a half, nice. I'll be actually pulling and stretching the mozzarella. It's
awesome. It's really good. And don't forget lunch tomorrow with Chef Tess, carnitas tacos. And then for dinner, an Alfredo, chicken Alfredo pasta, made-to-order sauce. Wow. With zoodles. Don't think I won't come back for zoodles. Right?
Right. In all seriousness, if you are on any sort of low carbohydrate diet, when you actually want zoodles, give me a call ahead. I'll have them ready to go.
563-264-2420. Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
Hello. Thank you for calling Hy-Vee. This is Chef Tess speaking.
Can you please use a piece of that cheese as a phone?
Sure.
Thank you. Ring, ring.
Thank you for calling Hy-Vee. This is Chef Tess speaking. How may I help you?
Hey, Chef Tess. This is Tony Tone. Can you make me a Alfredo chicken with zoodles, zucchini noodles?
Absolutely. What time are you going to come in, Tony?
I feel like you could hold that phone a little bit closer to your face.
I'm not going to do that.
I can't really hear you that well, but all right. I'll see you around 7 o'clock.
Sounds good.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Boop. There we go. Probably be a lot cheaper than my current cell phone. I could use this dang zucchini as a phone. We're living in the future, friends. Keep that in mind. Zucchini phones. Right there. Is that the right end, or would it be this end? Hello. This is the Bluetooth zucchini. The Z-tooth. Look at that. You could be that guy. Hey, what's up? Oh, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm on my zucchini Bluetooth. Oh, I'm sorry. You just look like you're talking to yourself because you have a zucchini in your ear. Whew. Okay. It's tough doing it, let me tell you. Where else are you going to get live lobsters and zucchini phones? Nowhere else. Nowhere else, everybody. We're trying to have fun, that's for sure, and be informative at the same time. And by the way, on Friday, we're going to have a wrestler on the show for the first time. Steve Manders, who I think played football at the University of Iowa. now part of Scott County Wrestling, and the Black and the Brave Wrestling School will be our second guest on Friday's show. Steve Manders. Check that out. All right, look at how excited Ryan Broderson is, Betsy. Look at that. He's standing on his chair. He just jumped off of his chair and did a backflip into a triple sow cow. You'll have to believe me. You should be here when we do the show. Thanks for watching. Thanks again to our friends at CBI Bank and Trust. Thanks to Toyota Muscatine, and thank you to Team Staffing. And don't forget, if you need locally grown zucchini, we'll show you where it is. We'll leave you with the CBI Bank and Trust aisle cam. And thank you for watching this program, which is derailed almost. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.
Thanks for watching Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone. We'll do it again tomorrow with more local guests from in and around the Muscatine community. Questions, comments, know a great guest? Reach out to Hy-Vee Today with Tony Tone on Facebook or via email, hyveetoday@gmail.com.